Hey everybody, it's your girl Samarina, and sorry for no video this time. I decided to voice record. It's like I wanna be real with you guys, whoever's listening. I wanna come clean. It's like I've discovered part of my framework that describes kind of like my personality, like I'll say that, but it's kind of like, it's more like my life story, my life path, kind of like life themes. I love thinking of life as a storybook, and I'm the experiencer of my own storybook. I'm living my story right now, and think of like a story has a theme to it, and it may have more than one theme. And so it's like, that's my life. And I love finding out, like, what are my themes? What are my life themes? Like, what makes up who I am? And it's a lot of internal thinking. And a lot of the times, like, I'll think about all the characters in my story and how I relate to those characters in my story. All the people, all the relationships, like all the different types of interactions that go on. It's like those are the characters in my story, and we all respond to each other in different ways based on who we are and who we are together as a relationship interaction of any kind, right? I think another way to think about that particular concept is, what is it? Like a chemical reaction. And, you think about chemistry that you would have with somebody. It's like that, but it's like, no, literally chemistry. Like it's something's going on. It's like energetic chemistry. Nobody's tried that yet. We got the physical elements of our periodic table, but what are the non-physical elements on the periodic table? Anyway, I'm making a joke. So, yeah, okay, so one element and another element, they make a reaction. They create something new, That's two people. One person is one element, another person is another, just based on like who you are as a whole, all of the energy that makes up who you are. That's why I love astrology, because it's describing little different parts of a personality. It's very complex, okay? Once you get really deep into it, it is just so more complex. Oh yeah, I was gonna come clean. I know I skipped around. I was gonna come clean with you guys about who I am. I've discovered a part of what makes me me. And it's just like, wow, this is my life. This is one of my overarching life story. Hello. Themes, okay? And it is that of like the introspection. Someone who's like, I had a word for it. It was like the introspector. I like investigator. I wanted to say it that way. Investigator. That's a job some people have, whatever. They're investigative. They're investigating. They're asking questions. Yeah, similar to that, but it's like introspector. I feel like it is totally a job, right? It's like it's been assigned to me. But it's more like that's just part of who I am. So I'm just going to do it, and it's not like a hard task I don't want to do. It's a task that I love doing so much because it is who I am, right? It's like, this is who I am, and doing it fulfills me so deeply to my core. And it is introspection, because I love so much to dive in there. And then to come up for air and be like, you guys, I figured something out. And I think it's like a connective idea. And even just by saying my idea, I'm just sharing the knowing, to where you don't have to know what I'm talking about mentally, but like within, you receive the knowing. And then when you're ready to to understand it at like the thought level, a situation will come about. Okay, this is my theory, by the way. Disclaimer, this is my theory. Anyway, so a situation will come about. I love this theory, by the way. It's so cool. It's just coming to me as I'm speaking, right? That's what's cool, too. All right, so my theory. So I'll be talking, right? I'm doing a recap. This is so fun. I don't know if you guys are enjoying, like, not having me seeing me talk, but, like, just talking. I should just do a podcast, y'all. Man. Anyway, that's in the works. Okay, so back to my idea is that I'm saying things. These are concepts that I have thought through and thought to myself and asked all these questions, and I feel like this is some kind of concept that is new and different than anything I've ever thought of before. And so I feel like I want to share that with others, and it might be new and different to them. And through the sound of my voice, all of who I am is being, like, you're listening to it. It's like you're listening to who I am. And within who I am is the knowing at my core of what a concept is. And so I may be using certain words, right, to deliver the concept, but you're hearing the knowing. And so, I mean, man, I know this sounds really, I don't know, drawn out, but I'm on my way there, I promise. Okay, and I like interrupted myself, so I forgot what I was saying. So, okay, so a situation will come about in your life just by you being open to me even saying anything, right? You don't even have to know what I'm talking about. Even you just being open to being like, okay, I like your voice, and it's great, let's just listen. You're like saying like, hey, maybe, I don't know, if it's something that you need for your life, a situation is going to come around and it's just going to it's going to make sense to you then in that moment. And then you'll be like, yeah, I know this concept now. And you may not be like, yeah, that was because Sam Marina said it in her video. You may not have any memory at all, right? Now, I'm telling you this because it's just coming to me. So I don't even know if it's real or not, but I just wanted to say it. Because there's a girl that I watched her YouTube videos. A lot of her concepts were just so out there and just high above me that I was like, I don't know what that means. But I love hearing her talk about it. It makes me feel lifted up. It makes me feel lifted. It made my mind feel like it was, I don't know, happy, I guess, is such a simple word. I wish there was a word to describe the feeling, but it was like happy. You know, my mind felt happy listening to her. Okay, her channel is actually called Starseed Energetics. So I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but she's amazing. And just like, for me, I needed her specific energy, like chemistry, right? Like her element, so that it could like be the message could be like delivered to me as this other element, as kind of like, what are we gonna do with this? And I feel like it's just like spurred me on in my life. Like it spurred me forward in life, and just like, I don't know, and me even starting up my YouTube channel again, like I kept taking breaks, but for me to be like, I'm really gonna do this, I'm gonna get a little ring light and set up my tripod and like really sit there and do this, because now's the time to speak, you know? And I keep getting little confirmations like, yes, this is the right way to go. And it's like really special to me. It's so special because this matters. Like, to me, this matters. Like, if it would matter to anyone else for any ounce, like, it's just like, that is special to me because of how much, this is like my life's work that I'm trying to get out into this audio right now. Oh my God. It's like, instead of writing a book, because I don't know about you, but I don't like to read anymore. I just don't like reading. I'd rather just listen to someone tell me something. So anywho, I know that I was going to come to some conclusions, but at the same time, if my theory holds true, it doesn't even matter what I'm talking about. which is so great at the same time, because I just want to let you know, this entire channel, like, I don't know if I have to say this, but like, this entire channel is my opinion, my experiences. That's it, yo. I'm not referencing any books. Like, I just don't like to read. I've never liked to read. I mean, I don't want to say it like never. I like fiction, you know, like one of my favorite books is about like fairies, and it was just like this sweet little story. And it made me feel all warm and cozy, but like, I just don't like, and people are like, here's this spiritual book, read this spiritual book. And I'm just like, no, that's boring. Like, I would try to. Anyway, I'm only saying that because I don't want to sit here and act like I'm some kind of, what do you call it? I'm an expert in what I do for my life, right? I'm introspective. That's it. I'm trying to be like, hey, guess what? Like, I'm not reading a book. I'm not referencing anybody, really. It's just, if I do, it's just by the natural flow of things. Because like, we're all connected, you know? Like, if I bring forth a topic, it's just because it was within me. It was within me and it wanted to be spoken. You know, and so many people are going to be able, like, probably have already understood that concept. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here acting like, oh God, what am I even saying? Like, I don't know why I'm even disclaimering this, because it doesn't matter again. Anyway, I do appreciate you. If this has made any difference at all, like, feel free to let me know. Like, I don't mind. And, yeah, I think that's going to be all for now. I'm like, man, I didn't come to any conclusions. Gosh, I really wanted to. It's hilarious, right? Okay. But I promise I will be back soon with more ideas to bring to you.